everybody. Here we are for the inaugural cooking show with TellingDad.com. I have no idea what I'm going to call it yet. It was going to be the kitchen tool. It was going to be stuff your kids won't eat. I don't know. But we're going to actually see how the first show goes to see if we want to do this anymore. Everything that I cook, I'm not a professional chef. I don't have professional lighting. I don't have a professional camera. I do have a professional camera woman behind there, who's gorgeous, by the way. Turn the camera around so they can see you.
That's okay.
Okay. So everything I cook is out of cookbooks. I am not the kind of chef that can invent stuff. If I did, I'm pretty sure it could replace Ipecac as a way to make people puke. So everything I do is from cookbooks, and the one that I chose today is my favorite cookbook of what we own. And it's called The Steamy Kitchen Cookbook by Jayden Hare. The recipe that I chose are the Asian crab cakes, which I love. Actually the best crab cakes that I've had, and the fact that I can make them myself is even better. Let me go over real quick what you're going to need for the recipe to work. Chef hat optional, stove is not. All right, my first cooking show. I have no idea what order in which to do this, so I'm just going to follow the recipe. Okay, so the first thing that we've got to do is get 2 eggs. Camerawoman, do you want to dazzle them with how I beat eggs? You want to come on down here while I'm breaking these? You'll see here that I have now deposited 1 egg. Can you get into that bowl? Show them how this is. Look at that. Not a shell in there. Beautiful job. Okay, all you're going to do is whisk it. Oh, that's looking good already. Look at that. As you can see, the recipe is already coming together. That's probably good enough, right? What do you think? Okay. Now we're going to add in all of the other ingredients. It's so easy. You just put everything in there. Once it's stirred up gently, camera woman, you want to come down here? We're going to show close-ups on how to make crab cakes. Okay, so you see that? It almost is good enough to eat, but don't, because it's got raw egg in it. What you need to do is put a cup of these breadcrumbs on a plate, because you're going to kind of pad the crab cakes in there. You just kind of spread it around on the plate, save some for a little bit. Okay, you are going to turn your pan on. Oh, my hat is hitting everything. Okay, the heat is going to be medium-high. I don't know what that means either. I guess it's between medium and high. What are you doing? How come the camera's way over there? How can they turn a stove on if you're not filming the stove? Okay, I turn this knob right here, people. Okay, I turn this knob right here. Medium-high, I went between medium, which is like 6, and H. Put it to 8. While that is heating up, what you're going to do is we're going to create crab cakes. In her recipe, she calls for you're going to make 8 crab cakes, and as you make one, you put it in the pan, and then as you're making another one, then you put that in the pan, and you're supposed to brown it for 2 minutes. Problem is, by the time you get done putting all 8 in, that first crab cake you put in there has been in for, in my case, 17 minutes, and so it just becomes crab charcoal. So what I do is I actually make the crab cakes and then time it in my head when I put it in, and I look at a clock. Now, once the pan gets super duper hot, you're going to add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Look at that. This is already looking good. And this is just to give the crab cakes a little bed of wetness to cook in. It nestles them. It helps them cook, so they're happy crab cakes. Right? You want happy crab cakes. You don't want upset crab cakes. Slosh the oil around a little bit. You don't want any of the pan to be uncovered. Now,
is that a technical term?
Slosh? Yeah. Boy, I gotta stick around with the convention that I'm going to with Rachel Way and Paula Dean. They're gonna have me on their show. Come join Telling Dad, 45-minute meals. You'll have a meal in 45 minutes per dish, of course. I can't multitask. Usually this would pair another meal. In my case, I'd probably order in a pizza, maybe some KFC, you know, to kind of brighten the fare.
That's not true. Last time you made this, you made excellent swordfish.
I made swordfish no, that was salmon.
No, it was swordfish.
That was in the microwave. It took me 35 seconds. Telling Dad, meals in 35 seconds. That'll be my next recipe. I'll show you how to make swordfish in the microwave, and it actually tastes amazing. Right, Camera Woman?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You just got your raise. Okay, she suggests make 8 crab cakes. With me, I didn't know, okay, well, how much of the mixture do I use per crab cake? The first time I made this, I had like 3 softball-sized crab cakes and then like 5 silver dollars. Okay, so when you hold the camera steady. All right, so I'm going to show you the proper amount of crab cake because seriously, I had like big giant crab cakes and then which were mine, and then my parents were over and you know their crab cakes were like this big, like a teaspoon. What are you doing? You're filming the grater again. Come on, camera woman. All right. So basically,
I gotta back up again.
Okay, you can back up. Why don't you come over here so we can show them exactly how much crab cake to put in. Right about that much. Kind of like it's not a tennis ball size. What do you think?
Keep in mind he's 6'8".
Keep in mind I'm 6'8".
Has big hands.
My hands are like oven mitts. Okay, so I put in a little handful here. All you kind of do, you just smash it down like you're making a hamburger patty. Like a Krabby Patty. Just like SpongeBob. Okay, we got a little Krabby Patty here. And you're going to plunk it down in the thing, kind of mold it into a patty on the breadcrumbs. Put the breadcrumbs on top. And then the other thing you're going to need, which I forgot to say in the beginning, is a spatula. Okay, so we've got our little molded patty, and we're going to put it back on the heat here. And we're going to look at the clock. It says 2:55 at the time of this. So at 2:55, I laid in the crab cake. Then we go back and we make another little racquetball size. Wouldn't that be racquetball? Racquetball size of crab cake. Actually, what I'm going to do, so you don't have to sit here and watch me making 8 crab cakes, is I'm going to give my cameraman a break, and we're going to come back after I get the last crab cake made. We'll see you soon. Once it's gently browned, I can only fit 4 in the pan, so I'm going to do this twice, but this one's got about these two got about another minute to go before I got to flip them. Okay, so I'm going to take this one out of the pan because it's been cooking a while. We're going to watch it. Okay, it's not perfect. It's not perfectly round. But the reason that I made sure that a couple of these didn't come out perfect is to show you that it's okay. Okay? It's still going to taste the same. Especially when you arrange it on the plate like this, that looks all together, right? If you weren't watching, you'd think it was the same. If your guest sticks a fork in it and it collapses, you act like, what'd you do? What'd you do to the crab cake? You know? You make it their fault. That's a little chef's secret. Okay, so we're going to move this. This crab cake's moving around pretty good. I don't think it's going to break. Bam. Oh, sorry, that's Emerald. I gotta pay money now. I used this thing. I gotta come up with my own thing.
It's battery's dead.
Dead? Battery's dead?
Oh, it says change battery pack.
Oh, okay. So what I'm gonna do is change the battery pack, and we're gonna make the other 4, and they're gonna look a lot nicer than these came out. But I'm telling you, it does not affect the taste. Okay, believe me on that. So with that, let's take another commercial break.
Well, okay, everybody, as you can see, I didn't turn on the mic when I changed the battery, so we're doing a voiceover after the fact to show what soon will be in your digestive tract. What I'm making here is a Sriracha sauce. It helps make the crab cakes taste really boss. Take a half a cup of mayo and a teaspoon of lime. Add a tablespoon of chili sauce to make it sublime. Maybe I'll call my show the Auto-Tune Chef and sing, even though some think that I'm tone deaf. But at least it'd be something that others don't do. Perhaps the culinary world needs something new. Now what you will need are some plates for the cakes. Take them from the pan and arrange them this way. Serve them alone or make another dish. The crab cakes go great with any kind of fish. I hope that you enjoyed my first cooking show. If you did, I hope you comment and let me know. 'Cause now you are ready to dazzle with fare. Thanks to Steamy Kitchen by Jayden Hare.